We were also not surprised when Rotimi went on to excel in local politics. And we weren't surprised when Rotimi, through his natural ability, ended up becoming the first black mayor of not just Portlaoise, but the first black mayor elected in Ireland. And this radio station received calls from all over the world, from California, from New York, from many countries, because this was such a big event, and it was kind of a milestone, I suppose, here in the Midlands, and especially for Portlaoise.
I think his biggest contribution is in spreading an atmosphere of greater tolerance and less bigotry in our community. That a person from Nigeria, a black man, can come and reach the highest official rank in the town of Portlaoise, to become mayor of Portlaoise. I mean, that is quite an achievement.
After 4 years in Ireland, Rotimi Adebari from Nigeria made history when he was elected a councillor to the Portlaoise Town Council in 2004 and went on to become the mayor of the town 2 years after. It was such a historical moment, more so because he was the first black person to have attained this success in a country that was until recently an all-white nation, and also because of the nature of Portlaoise, a rural community that before now was not used to immigrants. But the big question is, what did he do to win the hearts and minds of the people of Portlaoise?
I threw myself into community work, so I got involved in the local community.
Rotimi has made it his personal ambition to bring about the change that is so much needed in the new multicultural island. As much as an individual can, he has set up initiatives like the Unemployed Group and the Immigrant Cleaning Group, amongst others, to achieve this ambition.
And then we would do the cleaning of the town, and by so doing, giving back to the community.
His bitter experience in the hands of the local employers, that he was not local enough to be offered a job he had applied for in Portlaoise, reinforced his conviction that a social and cultural change was urgently needed in the community.
That was actually the moment and the very point that I said to myself, hang on here now. I think there are people out there who haven't come to terms with the fact that this country has changed. I mean, there are institutions, there are organizations out there who have not come to grapple with the reality that Ireland has changed. And what you need to do, I mean, as an individual, is you don't sit back and be looking. I said to myself, go out there and educate the community. That's how, in fact, that was what led to my setting up Optimum Point Consultancy, which is my intercultural trading outfit. That's how it all started. And that's how I intensify my effort in getting to know the community. Because the fact of the matter is that when the community knows you, their attitudes towards you changes.
The city of Portlaoise have managed to transcend from a rural county to a more cosmopolitan city. And this was thanks to the influx of different cultures. They have so much trust and confidence on Adebari that outsiders sometimes wonder, what is it that is so special about him?
Just because he have done so many good things for community, local charities, family care, carers association, for the whole lot, that people, like his ability, he showed his ability that he is able and he is capable to deal with every kind of issue in a very mannerly and very nicely and very intelligent way.
His determination and drive gives people the confidence that he can deliver.
He's a dynamic person, and he's somebody who gets things done. From the outset, people had confidence in him, and I think it's more because of what Rotimi does that people thought he would make a good representative for us.
His dynamism and creativity is his selling point.
Who's an ambassador for culture, for the arts, and for social needs and cultural needs.
Highly intelligent, good fun, very well able to get people on side, but when he gets them on side, he keeps them on side because he keeps coming back to you and interacting with you and checking with you, and if he says he'll do something, he'll do it, and yeah, he's just a very unusual person.
At the local radio station, Midland 103, Rotimi's program, Respecting Difference, became the platform for celebrating diversity. His listeners were both Irish and the new communities.
The whole ethos of the program was about celebrating diversity, about giving a platform where people could talk about where they came from, talk about their experiences being here, but also to use it as a method of reaching into each other and getting an understanding between cultures. You know, it really was a program that embraced so much difference, and Ireland was changing so rapidly that the program came at the right time.
Finding ways to bring about the much needed change in the society is Rotimi's mission. This burning desire gave birth to his most important contribution so far, the establishment of Festival of Cultures.
Rotimi I think is a very important man, especially here in Portlaoise. He's brought a lot of people together who probably wouldn't have met without him organising such events as music across cultures or arts across cultures. I've personally met people that I probably would never have met, and have started to build friendships with them.
It was a particularly good way of showing the talents and showing the cultures of other people in a very non-threatening way, and kind of getting communities together and starting to build communities. And we enjoyed this very much. We really enjoyed participating in this and learning about all the different people. And I know now when you're walking up and down the street, people salute you, you've got to know them a lot better.
I certainly feel that once people had the opportunity to see the exhibition, they realized that it is a way of bringing people together.
This laudable initiative has made people realize the need for a more collective and integrated approach to different cultures.
He has taken us on these magical journeys by just including us in what he does. We have met ambassadors, we have hosted ambassadors, entertained ambassadors that would never have come our way, you know. Getting involved in the food across cultures, voices across cultures. It has brought us all kinds of interesting things that we wouldn't normally have.
Rotimi shares a special bond with the youths, who see him as their role model and source of inspiration.
Well, I suppose years ago now, how many years ago? I can't think how many years ago it was. I'd be hanging out with the old skate crew in Portlaoise, and we'd get a lot of trouble from the authorities. The newspapers were always at us as a menace to society. And then we petitioned for ages outside council buildings and all this to get a proper skate park. And it was Rotimi who decided to take it on and just like get it done, like something nice for the youth to be able to go to. And you know, as soon as he got involved, all the authorities and papers, all of them were off our backs. They were starting to, and Rotimi just didn't think of us as troublemakers or ruffians or whatever you call it. Just that he saw us as young people who needed something to do, and he got it done so that we had somewhere to go.
What does the immigrant community think of Rotimi Adebari?
Adebari is really a true representative of all immigrants in Ireland. They all like him, and he helped a lot of them in different situations, and the activities as well he is promoting all the time, bring all these people together, not only even the immigrants, as well the Irish, bring everybody together. Say for example the food festival or the music across culture, which is now very popular, and hopefully as for next year, from what we have from him, it's going to be made not only indoor but outdoor. But in short, all this activity connotes just one thing: Adebari is a true representative of all the immigrants.
And what does the people of Kantilish expect from the ambassador for culture and social change?
I will see him running for national election. We immigrants, we need somebody in the center to represent us in the center in Dublin. And if there's anyone that fits that shoe, I think it's Rotimi Adebari.
Years to come, Rotimi will be in a big scene, in a big picture in Irish politics. That's what I think. He could be a TD, he could be more.
Miss Nigerian Ireland Beauty Pageant in 2009 honored Rotimi Adebari with an award, the Worthy Ambassador. He is a worthy ambassador to the people of Ireland, Nigeria, and to the rest of the world. There is no doubt that there is still more to come from the man Rotimi Adebari as he continues with his special mission to bring about a lasting and positive change to the people of County Laois.